Fasting should weaken the body, right? Less energy, more stress? Modern biology is revealing something surprising. Under the right conditions, that stress may trigger a powerful biological switch, and some of the changes overlap with the same pathways scientists study in aging, metabolism, cancer biology, and brain health. I'm Dr. Julia Peterson, a PhD-trained biomedical scientist, and I go through hundreds of research papers every month to bring you the insights that actually matter for your health. In this video, we're going hour by hour through exactly what fasting does inside you, from glucose to ketone bodies, autophagy, and the pathways linked to how we age. Glucose is your body's main fuel early on, but with prolonged fasting, the body makes an incredible shift. The moment you finish your last meal, your body begins adapting. Here is the timeline. The first 2 hours, the feed state. Within the first couple of hours of fasting, you are still in the feed state. Glucose levels rise due to the meal, and insulin becomes elevated, which promotes the storage of glucose as glycogen in the liver and muscles. The fasting biology that most people talk about has not started yet. Essentially, during this phase, excess blood glucose is being stored as glycogen, 2 to 24 hours running on glycogen reserves. During the first 24 hours of a fast, the glycogen stored in the liver has the greatest role in maintaining blood glucose. As blood glucose slowly falls, the pancreas releases glucagon, which signals the liver to release the stored glucose to keep you functioning. Your body is running on its normal reserves, nothing dramatic yet. 12 to 24 hours, the metabolic switch. Around the 30-hour mark, liver glycogen storages are largely depleted. So, to ensure the body has enough fuel, the body makes a fundamental shift generally between 12 and 24 hours after a fast starts. A switch from burning stored glucose to burning fat, specifically fat-derived ketone bodies and free fatty acids. Though, the body still requires a small amount of glucose as fuel for cells like red blood cells that are completely dependent on it. With glucose reserves largely depleted, the body starts creating glucose from non-carbohydrate sources, like glycerol and lactate. This process is called gluconeogenesis. By around 42 hours of fasting, almost all of the glucose your body makes comes from these non-carbohydrate sources. At this stage, your body prefers to use fat-derived fuel. This is what's happening. Stored fat is broken down, releasing free fatty acids and glycerol. The liver then converts a portion of these fatty acids into compounds called ketone bodies, a critical fuel source for your brain. Ketone bodies usually start rising within 8 to 12 hours of a fast and continue rising for several days. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Ketone bodies don't just fuel the body, they also act like tiny chemical messengers with major effects on the body. Ketone bodies influence proteins and pathways that are known to impact health and aging. 48 to 72 hours, deeper biological changes. By 48 to 72 hours, fasting appears to enter a deeper phase. A recent study found that it took about 3 days of fasting before the body showed widespread changes in blood proteins, suggesting that some of fasting's deeper effects may take time to appear. During 24 to 72 hours of fasting, the body continues shifting away from glucose and towards ketone bodies for fuel. Autophagy also appears to increase, while some pro-inflammatory signals may decrease as fasting continues. And this is where the biology gets really fascinating. By around 60 hours, some genes linked to longevity appear to be switched on more strongly. But there is an important caveat. It appears that fasting may not always lower inflammation in a straight line. A recent review on long-term fasting, meaning 48 hours or longer, found that some studies actually report temporary increases in inflammatory markers, including CRP, during the fast, though these markers often return to normal or even drop lower after refeeding. This moment when the body flips from burning glucose to burning fat-derived fuel can be called flipping the metabolic switch. It typically occurs between 12 and 36 hours after your last meal, depending on your activity level, your resting metabolism, composition of your meal, and how much glycogen you had stored at the start. This switch doesn't just change your fuel source, it triggers a cascade of beneficial biological changes. Number 1, insulin and IGF-1 levels drop, which shifts the body towards a state that may support cellular repair, healthy aging, and an environment less favorable for tumor growth. Number 2, autophagy is activated, a cellular cleanup process where the body breaks down and recycles damaged proteins and cellular components. Think of it as the body taking out its own cellular trash. Groundbreaking research in fruit flies suggests that autophagy, activated by the biological clock at night, may be one of the key reasons alternate day early time restricted eating can extend lifespan in flies. Number 3, AMPK also turns on, one of the body's key energy sensors. When energy is low, AMPK helps cells burn more fat, quiets down mTOR signaling, and can activate autophagy. AMPK activation has been linked to longer lifespan in some species, but it's not always automatically good. In certain diseases, like specific types of cancers or neurodegeneration, activating AMPK may potentially worsen disease progression. Number 4, mTOR signaling also goes down. When fasting lowers mTOR signaling along with insulin and IGF-1 levels, it may elicit a strong anti-cancer response. Clinical findings also suggest that eating earlier in the day and having a longer overnight fast may help lower cancer risk by supporting the body's circadian rhythm and lowering inflammation. These molecular changes are central to why researchers are so excited about fasting for longevity. Evidence is accumulating that fasting increases stress resistance, increases longevity, and decreases the risk of certain diseases, including cancer and obesity. And fasting may also affect the gut. Research suggests that intermittent fasting can improve the diversity of the gut microbiome, supporting beneficial bacteria linked to better metabolic health and lower inflammation. Some scientists even propose that part of fasting's effect on metabolism may come through these changes in the gut microbiome. But before you dive in, there are important things you need to understand about fasting that many people overlook. That's why it's so critical to align with your doctor before implementing any changes. Let's go there next. Fasting is not for everyone, and it sometimes has real limitations. Number 1, fasting doesn't automatically mean fat loss. When you eat less, your body doesn't just burn through its energy stores at the same rate. It starts dialing down the amount of energy it burns. Fasting approaches may also have limited benefits, especially for aging and diseases beyond obesity, unless they're paired with a nutrient-rich diet, such as a mostly plant-based Mediterranean or Okinawan-style diet with moderate calories and healthy protein levels. Number 2, fasting research may sometimes have intervening variables. In particular, it is often unclear whether the observed benefits or harms come from fasting itself or simply from the weight loss or other effects that often accompany it. Many studies do indicate that several of the benefits of intermittent fasting are dissociated from its effects on weight loss, suggesting it can improve blood sugar control, blood pressure, heart rate, endurance exercise, and even abdominal fat, independent of the number on the scale. Number 3, fasting research is predominantly conducted on model organisms. Most of the compelling mechanistic data comes from animal models, which do not always translate cleanly to humans. Number 4, fasting and bone health. One concern is that it may affect bone health, so in some people, the risk could outweigh the benefits, especially for those already at higher risk for osteoporosis, such as women with low body weight. Number 5, fasting is not safe for everyone. Based on current evidence, long-term fasting should not be undertaken without medical supervision. Despite its numerous benefits, it is often not recommended for people with diabetes, certain active cancers, pregnancy, a history of eating disorders, and those who are under the age of 18 or over 75. Any fast lasting more than 72 hours should not be attempted without medical supervision due to the risks of malnutrition and excessive drops in blood pressure and blood sugar. Finally, and this is important, fasting is still an active area of research. The signals are promising, but the evidence is not strong enough yet to make broad recommendations for everyone. But here is what is clear. The science is moving in a compelling direction, and understanding the biology of fasting may be one of the most useful things a health-conscious person can do, not because fasting is a cure-all, but because it reveals something important about how the body works. And the more clearly we understand that full picture, the better we can decide what's best for our own health. Class dismissed. Do you have any experience with fasting? Let us know in the comments. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more research-backed health insights and check out our website to see a full list of references.